Hello and thank you everyone. Here's a quick preview of our advising webpage. To start off, we will check out the student side. We get a first name, last name, ID, and major from the prompt here. Then we go into schedule.php. Once we're in here, we are greeted, and then we will see a list of available appointments. We can decide to click on this calendar widget and choose another day, in which the new appointments are displayed to us, and then we can select an appointment in the table here corresponding to an advisor and a time and sign up for the appointment. We are then displayed a success statement, and then we have the option to remove the appointment. So we'll just show you that real quick. We're going to remove the appointment, and now we also have the option to look up another appointment if we care to. So we will just do this appointment right here, sign up for it. And if we're satisfied with that appointment, we don't want to remove it, it was a mistake, we can log out. And now if the same student decides to log in again to try and create possibly another appointment, or they want to be reminded of their appointment time, they'll log in just like they did before, and instead of seeing the table to add appointments, they will see a statement that reiterates to them what appointment that they have already made and give them the option to cancel it just as before. For the advisor side, we collect an advisor first name, last name, and their advisor ID, and then we log in and we are directed to the advisorhome.php page. And we'll see a number of useful tools on this page, but first and foremost, we have a little menu drop down up here. We put the little menu drop down up here and included add availability and edit availability because they are tools that the advisor will use rarely once they have initially used them. So we can see that appointments have already been created right now, but we will give Miss Bielwalski some 8 a.m. appointments on March 2nd. That's going to be a Monday, so we'll just check this out real quick. We'll give her a Monday appointment. We can choose the day of the week that we'd like to do it, and we can also choose a date range. I'm only going to do one day for the purposes of this demonstration, but we will set 10 group appointments, and we will set them for all engineering students, and then we will say update availability. And this is a statement that shows if we've already made a couple of changes. The idea is that the advisor will create all of their appointments at once and then use the edit availability for any further changes, but we just want to show you real quick. So we go back to Advisor Home, and we see that a group appointment of 10 slots has been created for Miss Bielwalski at 8 o'clock in the morning. We also can just edit it real quick, so I will remove that appointment for her as well. If we go back to here, we view this, see how we have that selection now. We can go back down to 0 students, click on change availability, it'll be changed, and then we can go back to the advisor homepage and we no longer see it anymore. We also have a week at a glance view. We can choose all advisors or just one. If we click this button, it pops us to a new page where a print dialog is automatically displayed to the screen where we can choose to print the page clearly. If we decide that we don't want to print the page, we can close the window. We also have the possibility to search for a student. So just like before we had done a sample student, we will look for them real quick. We're prompted over to the advising info or the student info page, and here we are reiterated who corresponds to the ID that we typed in and what appointment they have, also what major they have. We can choose to remove their appointment if we'd like, but we're going to let them be. We'll close the window. And the last useful thing that we really have on this page is going to be the ability to print a single advisor's appointments for a given day. So just like on the student side, we have a little calendar widget right here where we can pick a day. I'm just going to stay on the 2nd. We can press go though just to see that it refreshes. And say we want to print all the appointments for Miss Airy on the 2nd. Well, we click her name just like I did up here, go to the bottom of the table and click print schedule, and then we are prompted to another little print dialog page. We don't actually want to print, but here's her schedule for the day for the 2nd of March and all of the times and the student that she has. So right now only 3 students have been added to her 9 o'clock appointment, but there's 4 slots here. We can see that. And then we can close the window. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Let us know if you want us to demonstrate